Well, Chariots of Fire, the movie, was about two outstanding British athletes competing in the 1924 Paris Olympic Games. 101 years later, 10 superbly fit athletes will be contesting the Chariots of Fire here at Club Menangle. The movie won 4 Academy Awards. The legendary trainer Barry Purdon has 4 trophies to his credit, aiming for 5, this time with his co-trainer Scott Phelan. Emma Stewart, she has 5 nominees for the race, an outstanding performance in its own right. Robbie Morris will be looking to add his name to this prestigious honour roll. I caught up with Robbie to discuss the prospects of Charge Ahead. Well, Robbie, before we talk about the prospects of Charge Ahead in the Chariots of Fire, the Group 1 event on Saturday night, great sportsmanship shown here by his trainer, Grant Dixon, who could have had the drive.
Yeah, obviously I've been lucky enough to get the drives and obviously the heat of the Chariots and the race before that. But yeah, it's obviously it's very humbling a driver like Grant. He's done so much in this game, and for him to be happy to sit on the sidelines and watch his horse go around, it's quite a big opportunity, and one I'm very grateful for.
No doubt, as a kid going around in the mini trots, Robbie, you dreamt of winning races such as the Miracle Mile, Chariots of Fire, Inter Dominions, races of that nature. No doubt Archie, now that he's going around in mini trots, is doing the same, dreaming to win a big race.
Yeah, that's right. You know, when you're kids, you're always, pretending what race you're in and where you're coming out of. And even I can remember driving the ears off the couch at home on a Friday night, and Mum used to yell at me for flogging the arm of the lounge chair. But as kids, especially in this sport, you grow up, you live and you breathe it, and you want to train for good trainers, drive for good trainers, and get them better drives in them bigger races. And hopefully we can get somewhat of a job done on Saturday night.
First reserve out, you're going to leave the machine from gate 4.
Yeah, look, I'm happy with that draw. Grant's, he wants me to sort of just let him find his feet early. He doesn't like him to get too hustle and bustled. He's still learning his craft a bit, so that draw's probably perfect for him. He can fold in behind him, and hopefully they go silly.
Outstanding effort to run second to the Janitor, and then last week in the Paleface, there was another superb performance to be narrowly beaten by El Luciani.
Yeah, that's right. I thought both of his runs, his first up run at Menangle, you could feel him finding his feet, but it was terrific, and he took a lot of benefit from that run, and his second up run was, one more stride, he was a winner. So, he's been racing great.
Got some other fine drives for other trainers. In race 1, number 4, My Hammer Down in the first heat of the New South Wales Derby for Michael Brennan. Very consistent performer back in WA.
Yeah, I went through a few of his replays last night. He's raced quite strong company over there in WA, and looks a very professional horse. So yeah, looking forward to getting on him.
Heat 2 is race 2, and talking about professional horses, He's a Treacherous is certainly that.
Yeah, he's Kerry and Josh broke him in. They've done a super job with him. His mannerisms are great, and he seemed really happy with his first up run by Hot Time Hesitate. I think he'll be a lot better for that run. His work this morning was super, so looking forward to getting him out there.
12 starts, 5 wins, runner-up 5 times, placed 3rd once. He knows how to get the job done.
Yeah, he does. He's a bit of a gawky little fella. He sort of always gives you that feeling like they're going to get you, but he always seems to stick his head out. His run at the end of last year in the Breeders' Challenge final was out of this world, so... Yeah, look, he's obviously they started the strongest derby I've seen in a hell of a long time. So we're all going to be fighting tooth and nails for our spots, but I think he'll hold his head above water.
Once again, a suitable draw. We'll start from gate 4.
Yeah, that's it. The 2,400 metre starts a tricky gate. Probably not so much for me, but the 1, 2, 3 sort of cop it a little bit. So we'll just have to be a bit mindful of that early, but we'll look to use him early and put him in a spot.
That's a very important point you just raised, Robbie, concerning that 2,400 metres.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it at all. It sort of comes sweeping around into that back straight, and sort of I feel like the outside horses have a bit of an advantage on you when the gate goes, so you've really got to be on your toes.
Over to one of the qualifying heats for the Miracle Mile, Canina Provolina. Once again, a good draw, gate 2, but form has just fallen away a bit.
Yeah, you say that, but I thought his run sitting parked outside Leap to Fame. That's definitely where he didn't want to be, but only got beat 17 metres, going 49 out one wide. So thought his run at Newcastle had a lot of merit. Glad he got a draw. He's going to get a good soft trip with Max Delight drawing 1. There's not a lot of thinking involved, so we'll look to be positive early. Hopefully we get a good little spot on the fence.
And no doubt you and every other runner will be earning this particular win.
Well, that's it. It's everything's on the line right here, so you got to do your best to take it while you can and put them into the race.
Over to race 8, the free for all. Are you surprised Pete Sedso is going around in this and not one of the sprints?
Oh, look, I think when you look at the sprints, it's there was probably 15, 16 horses that picked themselves straight away, and there was probably 14 more horses that could have fit in the last 4 spots. Disappointing for Peter Culsford. He's been such a good owner to Kerry Ann, and his horse has been nothing but a war horse, Pete said, so he's been an ultra consistent. So I'm disappointed for Pete, Pete said so. Look, me and Pete spoke about it last night. We're just going to have to move forward, and hopefully we'll put a good show on here, and he's finally come up with a draw and might do something for us for the Light Horseman the week later.
Yeah, gate 1, he won't know himself.
Yeah, he might show at the market pegs. It's been a long time since he's been there. But, yeah, look, we're going to have to use it. I'll be pumping him out early and I'll be picking who I'm letting go. I think we've got to try and take the race by the scruff of the neck, and he needs to sort of stand up, so hopefully get a run in that. Well, they used to call it the Bohemia Crystal, the Light Horseman now, yeah.
Take the helmet off and put on your hat as the director of Club Menangle. You must be delighted with this card of racing.
Yeah, it's always good for the sport this time of year. You know, the club sort of gets built right up to this sort of racing, and I tell you, we're so lucky, the 3 and the 4-year-olds and then the Miracle Mile, it's as strong as couple of years as we've had. So you know, the 3-year-old crop's outstanding, the 4-year-old crop's out of this world, and when you got Leap of Fame, Swayze's going for a Miracle Mile berth, it's always good for the racing and good for the club.
Well, if you're looking for anywhere to be the next 2 Saturday nights, this is the place to be, Club Menangle.
Yeah, definitely. I think get the kids down here and enjoy some good, fast, hard racing.
Good luck with getting your name on that honour roll on Saturday night.
Appreciate it. Thank you.